Hello again and welcome to part 4 of the Celebrify tutorials. This time we're going to look at features of the premium version, and the key offering here is the ability to edit both the target and the subject. So first of all, we see that the premium upgrade has been purchased and we get these extra items in the menu, particularly editing the target mesh, not available in the basic free application. So I'll cancel that and we'll take a subject from our library. So here is a selfie and it renders nicely with the default perfect face, but we want to choose our own target, and I have a image here downloaded from the web of Nicki Minaj, and you can see that the initial result is kind of interesting, but there are, as usual, some problems that need to be fixed. So we have this edging around the face, we have some very strange things going on in the hair, and the mouth, of course, is completely different for the two. Both are smiling, but in very different ways. So let's fix that, and the first thing we're going to do is edit the subject mesh. And for the subject, it's important to get these edges correct, because the morph is only going to fill the space up to and including the subject face. It's not going to try and put stuff outside the existing face. That wouldn't make sense. So here's the edits happening while you watch, and we have a little bit of hair over the face there. So I'm going to try and minimize that without disturbing the rest of the markers. The lips are also a little bit off, so I'm correcting those. And the corners of the mouth is very important, but they seem to be correct. The gaze needs to be put right, and we just line up the markers above and below so that they register. And we minimize the hair from the subject. We need a little area to sort of merge the two, so I've included a little bit of the fairer colored hair there, but and then just tighten up the edges here. When there's a shadow, that can often help to disguise the merging of the two. So I'm going to save that, and now we should be good. So let's now do the same thing for the target. And of course this is something you wouldn't be able to do. We need to just refresh the screen. I'm zooming in here using the computer mouse, but of course pinch zoom is available in the tablet-based versions. And as you can see, we've got a lot of the colored hair coming into the picture. The jaw is fine. We're only going to use this face within the range of the other face. So this is actually quite good. But I think the mouth is not quite right. So we'll just try and fix that up. And it's not terribly critical, but we do have to get a bit closer here. Check that. I think that's not bad. And now we have to get this hair, because that's definitely going to give the wrong impression. You might think differently. So if you want to try and mix it up, you can do that. The beautiful thing here is that everything is under your control. But I'm just going to keep that, particularly the more brightly colored hair, out of the image. So we'll start there, and I'm going to save that metadata as well, so I'll just put it in the default. And now we can go back to the morph and see what the result is. And it's starting to work, but the mouth, it's impossible. We simply can't morph between those two very different mouths. So I'm going to just select the smile. So now we've got the Nicki Minaj smile. Turn it up a bit. And maybe we'll have the Nicki Minaj eyes as well. Not sure. I could go with either of those. We've got the edges around here. They seem pretty acceptable. Bit of cleaning up there. The hair here is kind of iffy, but let's just try a little complexion change, because that can help. Or a bit more even. No, too much. So let's just go back. So I think we need to just do a little bit more on the hair. So we'll go to target. So this is what was coming in to the image. We need to get a little bit more of that out of the way. So let's try that. And back to morph. Much better. Much better. So it's a little bit of a harder edge now, but I think that was preferable. And if we relax the complexion a bit, keep that smile. I like it. So I'm going to save that. Job done.